Hey, so I wanted to start videoing and making a journal of what my experience has been with doing hair extensions. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of hair. This is literally like all I have right here. My hair's been thinning as I've been getting older. I never really had a whole lot of hair to begin with. And due to a mishap, I'm missing a big chunk out of back here as well. So the past few months I've been doing hair extensions. I've done a lot of research, watching YouTube videos, and I did a couple of sets with the seamless extensions, which I made myself. I'll go over more of that later. I just basically want to show you guys how much hair I don't have right now so you can see what it looks like later. But this time around, I'm going to just be doing the real simple glue-in extensions. I've learned from trial and error and from talking to some awesome sales associates at my local beauty store that it's worth like investing in the more high quality wefts. So they're actually really thin, and so I'm gonna take a shot at just gluing them in. It's like if any of you are like me, I just do not have the money to go to a salon and pay to have these things put in. I'm a single mom with 2 jobs and 2 kids. So thankfully I have a wonderful 17-year-old daughter who helps me do my hair. I think that you could glue in extensions yourself if you don't have anybody to help you, but I think it definitely helps to have some assistance. I did actually do my last set of seamless extensions. I put those in myself, but yeah, she's gonna help me glue those in today, and I will show more later of how it looks, and maybe if she's willing, we'll video some of how to put them in as well. As long as this works, I think that it's actually the more affordable way to go, definitely less time consuming, and I think it's actually going to turn out better than the seamless. So we'll check back in later. Thanks. All right, everyone, so I've got my extensions in now. Unfortunately, I was not able to get it videoed, but I will show you about the products that I used. So this is the final product here. It's super straight right now because it's like brand new hair out of the pack, but this is the front, and here you can see the back. Sorry, this lighting is not like extremely well. Let's see. I was trying to help that out, but it didn't work. But anyway, no, it looks really good all the way around. Looks very natural. If you didn't know I didn't have extensions, you wouldn't know. It took about maybe an hour to do, maybe a little bit more. But anyway, I'll show you about what I used. Oh, and yeah, by the way, it is like way better than doing the seamless extensions. Like, it is a lot less bulk on my hair. You can run your hand down my head and you can barely feel any bumps. Like, it just feels like way natural, and I use the seamless extensions like I said, and this is way better. So to talk about what I used, I'll switch this around here. Well, maybe I won't switch it around, but the hair that I used is Remy Blue, and this is it cost me about like $34 for a pack. It's 14 inches long, color 27. And by the way, I'm not getting any type of kickbacks for showing the brands that I use. This is purely a video to help people out because I spent a lot of money trying to find something that works for me, and I guess we'll see how well this works as time goes along. But nobody's giving me anything for free. I paid for these things, and I'm not getting paid for advertising. So yeah, once again, this is Remy Blue, and this is really good hair because the tracks are like so tight and so small. This is like what it looks like here, and it is so small compared to other tracks that I've seen. And by the way, this is a piece of hair that has been washed, so you can see the comparison as far as like how straight it is right now on my head compared to like what it'll be. It's a little bit wavy, and this actually works really good for me too because my hair is a little bit wavy. No, this is ribby hair. They told me is really good because it means that it's like real fine hair, and that's what I have. So if you have really fine hair, then you want to get ribby hair. But yeah, this is really good stuff. Yeah, cheaper hair. The tracks will be like really thick and really big, and that's why I had originally done seamless because I'd seen that. But this is really good brand here. But if you can't find Remy Blue, generally try to find anything they have like behind the counter because they're cheap stuff they will put out, but the stuff that's like really good quality is going to be behind the counter. So check for that. And really, if you have thin hair already, you don't need 2 packs of hair. This is 1 pack of hair, and I don't even think I used quite the whole pack. So, and I mean, if you like went and put 2 packs of hair in your head and you already have thin hair, it would just look totally unnatural. So, 1 pack is plenty enough. Now the glue that I used, oh goodness, where did I put my glue at? It's a brand called Salon Pro. Here it is. So Salon Pro, this stuff is really cheap as well. I think it was like $3 for a bottle. Make sure that you are buying clear glue, okay? Most of the time the beauty stores have black glue out. Make sure you're asking for clear glue. They may not have it on display. It may just be behind the counter. That's what I had to do to ask for it. So yeah, ask for that. This is what I'm using right now, so we'll see how long this lasts. It does have latex in it though, so if you're allergic to latex, you may want to look for something else. There are some other brands that I've used online that I got from online. One of them was called Bond Weave Liquid Gold. That one was pretty good too. So if you can try that. That doesn't have any latex, I don't believe. Now, moving forward, as far as like how this looks when you put it in, you cut pieces and they go all the way. You make sure that you leave space for like framing your face, and then like when you're putting your hair up, you leave a little bit of hair like at the bottom so that if you put your hair up, nobody would see it. Otherwise, it goes kind of like a horseshoe, like all the way from, starting from like the temple all the way around. But you start at the bottom, so you start at the bottom here, and then you do a row and you put just enough hair down to glue another row. And actually, for most of these rows, you glue down one row. I don't know if I'll be able to show you or not, but you glue down one row, and then after you glue that down, you glue a second one on top of it. So hopefully I can be able to show you here. My goodness. But I don't know if you can see it or not. But you glue down one, and then so you glue down one to your hair, and then you glue down the second one to the one that you just put down. And that works really good. Now, when I got to the crown of my head, the crown on my head is kind of thin. So I stopped, my daughter stopped here. And then on the very last row that we put in a last row that was a little bit higher up on the sides. So there's like a piece here that goes from like my temple to like the side, and then the same thing on that side. But, you just have to see like what works for you. You want to make sure that whenever you lay your hair down that people aren't going to see it. I mean, that's the point, is for it to look natural. We don't want to, I don't want to go around looking like I have a bunch of fake hair in my head. I just want to look like I have hair. So that is what I've accomplished with this. I'm really, really, really happy with it right now. We'll see how long it lasts, but I watched other videos as well as far as when I had the seamless extensions. Dry shampoo has become my best friend. I wash my hair like once every like 4-ish days. Sometimes I can make it a whole week depending on what I'm doing. Now, prior to putting the extensions in, this is very important. Wash your hair with a clarifying shampoo. Get all of the oils out. Actually, wash your hair twice with the clarifying shampoo, and do not put any conditioner on it. Comb it out with no conditioner. You want to apply either the seamless or gluing in tracks, you want to do that with very, very dry hair with no conditioner on it. Now, and then as far as maintaining, like I said, wash as least as possible. When you do wash, use a clarifying shampoo. I actually got this stuff that I really like from a brand called Carol's Daughter. I can't get to the bottle right now, but it's the brand Carol's Daughter. I bought it at Walmart. And it has like a twist top on it, like how like this is. It's a twist top, and it's like a rose water shampoo. And so when you twist it open, you're able to like squeeze it in right to where, like on your roots where it needs to get, and wash it really good. And that stuff is really good. I like it. It's about like $10 or so. Good stuff. It really helps a lot as far as washing extensions and not jumbling up all this hair, because you want to try to like not knot it up and take really, really good care of it. Now, whenever you go to remove these, it is very important to, like, the first time I ever got extensions, like, this woman told me, oh, just use Dawn shampoo, it'll work great. No, it does not work great. It will rip your hair out trying to use that. There's a couple of different ones that, make sure you use a solvent. You can buy them at the beauty store. This one is called Super Solve. It works good. You just spray it on there, let it sit. I have another one. It's right back here. Sorry. Okay, so this one is C22 solvent by Walker Tape. That one's really, I actually like this one a little bit better. So you just like spray it on, let it sit. It's kind of like Goo Gone in a way, but you just spray it on, let it sit, and then you get it, like loosens it up and you can pull it out. Then you comb it through. If you can't, don't worry about getting all the glue out, because after that, this works really good too. Same brand as the glue, Salon Pro, residue glue, or glue residue remover shampoo. It was like $3 or $4, but that works really good as well. I glued some in and practiced taking it out yesterday just to make sure that it would remove well, because my last experience was the Dawn shampoo and it was horrible and it pulled all my hair out. So, but that stuff with the glue that I just showed you earlier, the Salon Pro hair bonding glue, it removed really well with those solvents that I just showed you, and also using the residue remover shampoo. But yeah, I'm so far I'm very impressed, very happy with how this is working out. I really wish I hadn't spent all the extra money and extra time making those seamless extensions. Although they're cool in their own way, they're like hard to reuse. That was another reason I was like looking for something else, because these are my extensions from last time, okay? So I got them out and they're like still sticky and gunky, and yeah, I guess I could try to reuse them, but I just feel like it would feel like so gross. So, yeah, we're gonna try this and see how it goes, but I just want everyone to know that extensions can work for you too. They have worked for me, and yeah, I don't have the money to go pay a salon to do it, because I just like don't even want to know how much money they'd ask for me to do it. But this whole thing right here, so the hair, the glue, even the remover, everything that you would need, I would say you can do with like $50 or $60. And this is like taking care of your hair for like 6 weeks. So I'll check back in and let you know what happens and how long this lasts. All right, see you later. All right, one last thing in conclusion. Another thing that I forgot to add, if you are gluing in tracks of hair, whenever you glue in the first track, whenever you put in the second track on top of it, you do it like right below the seam of the first one. So they don't go directly on top of each other. The second one goes like right below it. It glues onto like the regular hair, not onto the sewing part of it. And let me know if you have any other questions. I am excited to hear what you guys have to say. See you soon.